back to Rough Restos. I'm on Rough Jordan. Bit ill. Well, I'm actually out, I've had 4 days off work. I'm now at the tail end of being ill, so I'm getting better, but I still feel pretty terrible. However, I couldn't wait any longer. Not because I'm desperate, just because I haven't got any time. So what are we doing? Well, Rough Restos, usually I stand in front of the project I'm doing. And I am. So now we're on to rough builds. So obviously some of you may have previously heard in my previous videos that I've been out and... What? What do you want, darling? Where's your ball? Show your ball. Sorry. May have previously heard, I've started with my electrical contracting business. Been out, bought a van. Well, I need somewhere to put my materials. Need a little office. So, workshop, office, why not? So still yet to do a load of stuff to the van. I have got rid of wheels now, so we've got proper wheels on there again now, which is good. Not some stupid 20s. So that's spot on. Been collecting materials. Lots of materials. So right here we have 22 sheets of 18mm OSB, 22 sheets of 9mm OSB, 22 sheets of 12.5mm plasterboard, 7 sheets of 50mm Celotex, and 11, well, about 70 square meters of 50mm rock wool. That's perfect. And then I can't remember how, I know we've got 12 lengths of 4x2 CLS at 4.8, and I don't know how many lengths of 2.4, well, 3x2, 2.4 meter lengths. So, got a fair bit of timber. Got over 3,000 screws there now. Got paint, because of course we need that yet. Been out, collected a big old window for the front. Got a smaller window for inside, and I've got to go pick up a door later on. So basically, here's what the plan is. Each of these bays in the shed are around about 10 foot-ish. Now, I need to build an office which is going to be big enough for me to office in, not going to be in there much, and big enough for me to expand in the future. If a company gets bigger, I'll need a secretary and whatnot. And I need a storeroom, obviously, for materials and ongoing jobs and all that kind of such. So, the plan is to use 40 foot of a shed down one side, because I can't... Where's your ball? Get in a second. Yeah? Yeah, we'll get it in a second. I can't come out any further from the door because it's going to hinder... Still need to be able to get a tractor in and out down the shed and all that, and don't want to be inconveniencing just general duties. So the maximum width of the office is going to be coming out to here, really. So it only gives us, again, around about 10 foot. So not the deepest office, but it'll be absolutely fine. So first 20 foot office, second 20 foot stores. Office will be insulated, not crazily, but enough. It's already an insulated shed, and I'm trying to do this on a tight budget, really. I'm spending a fortune setting up. I'm trying to do it as proper as I can, but I can't go over the top. So, yeah, that's already a fair bit of money and materials there. And obviously there's all the rest of it, all the hinges, doors, flooring. It adds up a lot, all the electrics. So I've got so much more on the way. Yeah, so basically this is just going to be a build series. It's going to be probably a lot of time lapse in and then just updates, really. It's not a how-to series because, well, I'm a Sparky. I've got a friend that's helping out who's actually a plasterer by trade and knows building stuff. And then my granddad, obviously, so that'll be in the agricultural spec. But it's going to be a fun little project. One I don't have time for, but really need to do it. So, yeah, what we're going to do first. So this intake fan needs to come out because it's no use whatsoever, and that would blow away the office. So that's got to be removed. That's what we're currently on now. And then in replacement, that huge window is being fitted here, which will then give me a bit of fresh air in and some daylight into the office, which will be fantastic. So we're currently removing that one, and then I'm going to have to cut out the wall in a minute. Lucky enough, the timbers going up aren't structural. They are just for the cladding in the inside, just to hold it together. So we're going to have to cut that out, probably put in some kind of header for the window, and then seat the window in. That's the first plan. And then I'll update you from there, really. Right, things might have escalated a bit there. There's now some hole in the wall. Perfect. So there's been a bit of progress. It's now next weekend, so ready to actually take a big old crack at this. Obviously last weekend, on Sunday, just popped the window in. Bit of a pain in the ass, but got there. Got a few walls up, and now the fun part. Now let's try and get all the stud work done. So we've got to put steels in and weld them in through the timbers to then allow the roof joist to sit on. So that's probably the next step. As you can probably see, things have happened. Perfect. So what we've got up here then is some thick scaffold tube because I'm too tight to buy steel. Now obviously we could have put timber across there, but I haven't got any timber big enough, and we did have some scaffold tube. It's got a bit of flex at the minute. I've hung off it and it's absolutely solid. I've also put some steel obviously in the middle of the joint as well as reinforcement. Welded it all up. But to be fair, if I put timber up there, it'd also have a bit of flex. But by the time all the joists are sort of bird's mouth sat on it, and then on top of here, I'm putting 18mm OSB, just some light storage, not too crazy. So we'll get all the 4x2s across. I know, ideally, you could be building it out of much bigger timber, but it's only an office. It's not a house. It's not structural. It's just really to box some walls in, put some insulation in, wire it up, and have a usable space. So it'll do fine. So next task now is, now we've got the big piece in, we need to cut a bit more scaffold tube for that length, slot it in, put a bit in the middle, and weld that up in situ. And then that'll be the last bit done, which will be nice. And then Roger's currently in Weybridge grabbing the hole saw, which wasn't ready for me to collect the other night, because we've got to drill through a 2-inch hole in the end of every one of these to get it slotted over the scaffold tube. And then we can get that in, get the box done above the door there, get it all levelled up, get all the walls brought in plumb and level and square-ish. By using my laser earlier, I've already worked out the floor in here isn't level. Now, because we're actually doing like a floating floor, it will stay on level. Because we kept changing the plans, and dampness wise it worked out it was going to be more logical to do a floating floor with insulation straight down. So it's what it is. Again, not going for perfection. This is rough Restos after all, not going perfect. This has already cost me a fair bit of money, and I can't budget any more towards it, so we'll make do with what we've got, and we're still going to build the whole stores at the end yet as well. I've been a bit slow on the updates. Had to shoot off a call earlier, but Roger's got the window in, and he sort of tied up a lot of stub work, and then started doing the stub work now coming around here. And then me and my granddad have put all the ceiling in. So there's a scaffold tube going through. That's welded there and down there because they were too short, which is a pain. Then I've bird's mouthed all the timbers to slot over the scaffold tube, put in noggins because obviously it's too big of a span for just one sheet of plasterboard, so they'll be joining along there, and then put another set of noggins there just to brace it up, because once it was all braced up and I know it's square and true pretty much, was able then to fix it down or up into the stub work across the top of the wall there, which has come up a bit funny. Not me that lot, but what had happened here is turns out the floor's not level, so that messed up the stub work originally, and then we just sort of worked with it and packed up the timbers a bit. So yeah, it's coming together nicely. Floor will be one of the last things to go down. The room will be sort of plastered and painted before we do the floor, just to make life easier. Then it doesn't matter what mess goes on the floor, does it? So next up is going to be the stub work around here, box, do the window box, stud across the wall there, and then get the 18mm OSB sheets on top of the timbers here, and then that will sort of tie it together even more and make it even stronger. I don't plan on storing much up there, but I just wanted the option for some storage, hence the 18mm OSB. as you can see, we had a bit of fun there. But now, got a nice 18mm thick floor up here. So only going to be storing light stuff up here, things you don't need often, but it's there if I need it. So it's spot on. Thought there's no point doing the far back bit. Well, one, I couldn't even get a screw in there anyway to do it. Two, I might put something there just to block off anything falling down maybe. We'll see. Not too worried about that. So we've got to face off that last bit now. And inside, I'm going to have to put some temporary lighting up because obviously it's getting a bit dark now in here. But this is obviously strengthened it up no end even more now, which is spot on. Which is what I wanted to do before I start wiring it, because then when I start clipping my cables to the timbers, they just stay still. Much easier. So yeah, that's done. Stub all along the back's done. I started the stub work and framing around the window. That needs to be finished. But really, I now need to start wiring soon, because well, we've got insulation to go and wiring to go in. That bit of stub work, which my granddad or Roger can do. And then we're going to be ready for plasterboarding. Ooh, it's getting there. It's getting there. Good bit of progress. But wait, before I go any further on that a minute, I need to start sorting out my van, because I'm going to need my van for work this week now. So I need to roof rack on it, and I need to get a load of tools ready to go in it, or at least what I need for the working week. So, as it's Sunday evening now, best get that ready before I do any more on this. Now, I can't remember where we last left off, but the top's got the 18mm OSB bordered across. We've got a lovely workspace up there now. The front's been faced there, so I've got some PVC trim to go with that. Oh, Roger's put a windowsill on as well. Got a windowsill, perfect. Just need to insulate the rest of these walls. Majority of the walls in there now are insulated. Just need to do the ceiling, but now onto the part which I'm comfortable with. My domain, that's electrics. It's the part I can bodge. So, yeah, acoustics in here have already now gone really echoey, and it's also, you can feel the insulation, so that's a success. But so what I need to do is my consumer unit. It's going over here. I'm going to run a, I've got to check what I've ordered again, but I'm going to run a 2.5 ring around for my sockets, a radial for my water heater, and a radial for my main heater, and then just a lighting circuit. We've got downlights going in the ceiling, see sockets around where the desks are going, sockets for the kitchen and appliances, socket going outside there, and just some random sockets dotted around, just because why not? Might as well. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with that. Oh, and some data. Got data going in CCTV, but obviously I'm not going to be recording any of the CCTV works. So yeah, I can just crack on. I'm just going to time lapse me now destroying the place, running some cables in, and we'll see if I can knock this out. I am knackered. I've just come back from work. I worked till like 9 o'clock last night at work as well, and yeah, I'd rather be chilling out now, but oh well. Let's get on and wire this instead. Needs to be done, because once it's wired, finish installation, plasterboard goes up, and then it is going to be an actual room. Wow, buzzing. There we have it. It's not all perfect. I didn't bother making it too neat because, well, it's my own place. And I also had some help from Roger, and he's a plasterer by trade. Sparkies and plasterers don't get on. Plasterers don't do great wiring. Sparkies aren't the best plasterers normally. So, yeah. All in, so we got our 10 downlights. In the end, had to reconfigure them because of where I put all the timbers. There was no good layout for the amount of downlights I had, so I've slightly adjusted them. Got our data in for our voice IP phone, computers, and printer and whatnot there. We've We got 6 sockets to go in for a desk, 2 above, 4 below, and we got sockets for CCTV monitors. We got sockets for the fridges, microwaves, kettles, that kind of such. Water heater powers the other side of the wall for whenever I decide to put the kitchen in and where the water heater's going. We got our actual heater point for the main heater to go underneath the window. We got our 4-gang light switch, another socket, thermostat. There's a socket actually going outside as well. He's behind the wood there. Oh, there he is. Might as well. Good for cleaning the van. Got a fuse board. Another socket below. Now, most of these cables are in zones. Some are actually in behind the zones because they're deeper in the wall than 50mm. But they are what they are. So I'm knackered now. I don't want to come in from work and do wiring. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I guess the next update will be, so I'm pretty sure my granddad and Roger are going to maybe do the insulation and plasterboard tomorrow, or start doing the plasterboard. And then that'll probably finish up this episode, I guess. That's plenty of progress in one episode. So the next episode will be, I guess, plastering, second fix, flooring and all that kind of completion stuff. At least for the office side of things. And then soon start making progress by coming down the next 20 foot for the storeroom. Building all that. So that's a fair bit of work again. Right, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go eat some food. I'm going to go to bed. So not much has changed in here. It's still waiting on insulation and then plasterboard, which is now going to be tomorrow's job. But Roger has started doing these stud walls down here. So from this coming off here now, it's going to be a 2 foot and a 3 foot door, double doors, one locked off and one sort of main in and out, and then obviously bring the stud work up to it, and then above we got stud work and paneling going right to the ceiling, and then inside will all be shelved out with somewhere around 3-4 rows of shelving going all the way around. So it's still a fair bit to do, but it's definitely making progress. Since recording and doing the wiring Tuesday evening, haven't really had a chance to get up here with various other commitments and whatnot in our family over. So yeah, but tomorrow, which is Saturday morning, gonna make a good hit tomorrow and get the installation done, get the plasterboard done, and get it ready for skimming. So we can be skimming it sort of mid next week in between my jobs and whatnot. So it's now like 10 o'clock Friday evening. Just been out with the family. I have no idea how long this video is, where I got to. I know actually, to be fair, I know this video started from nothing. So it started from nothing, and now we've got the office main structure in, the wiring in, windows in, door in, the outline of the stores going in. So that's still a lot of progress. I know a lot of it hasn't been recorded because like where my granny's been helping out, I haven't been recording, and what obviously Roger's been doing throughout the days and such on and off. He's just always been cracking on with, so it's only when I pop in and do a bit of recording. But that's a good amount of progress. So as it's now Friday evening and I want this video to come out tomorrow morning, and it's still going to be edited and uploaded and everything yet, and I'm tired and I want to go to bed. That's it for progress in this episode. I think we've done alright already. See, next episode, I'm going to get it boarded, insulated, boarded, skimmed out, and I guess make a big chunk of progress on the stores, and whether there'll then be a third one or whether it will be completed in the next video, I'm not sure. But as of today now, I am officially unemployed, other than I am now only employed by myself. So that's exciting, and it's the first time ever that since the day I left school I've been unemployed. So I'm kind of excited and a bit scared, but it's what it is. I'm looking forward to it. It's a new venture, so it's going to be fun. As of next Wednesday, my apprentice comes on and starts with me as well. So then I'll have a bit of help, and we'll see what we can get done really, in between jobs and all that stuff now, and just trying to build a business up. So yeah, I'm going to go and edit this video now. I'm going to stop rambling on, and then hopefully you guys, if you're still here now, you're enjoying the content. If not, I guess you're not here already, so that kind of answers that, doesn't it really? And yeah, if you want to see more episodes on the whole office build, stores, obviously there's, or if you want to do more detail, whether you just want to see the time lapses like I'm doing at the minute, or whether you want me to go into more detail, like when it comes to do second fix electrics, plastering, all the flooring and all that, then potentially I'll go into more detail if I've got time. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you want more, let me know. Obviously Obviously, like the video if you like it. Drop me a comment, tell me what you think. Subscribe for more if you're not already subscribed. Obviously, this kind of work isn't the channel's usual kind of work. You know, the channel is mostly things like my Range Rover Classic, my Mercedes V8 Capri I'm building, my Golf 25 Turbo, the Range Rover L322s, all that stuff, but it's DIY, isn't it? And as you guys sort of know, if you know me already, I like to put my hand to anything I can, not only because I'm cheap, but I also enjoy learning. So this is what we're doing now. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to shut up and disappear now. Thank you guys for watching. With any luck, I'll see you again next time. I've been Jordan. Cheers.